There's a body hanging off the bridge, no head. I'm freaking out.
Detectives were almost immediately dispatched to the scene where they determined the bones were indeed human, but were confronted instantly with the first of many oddities within this case. And you could see saw marks across the bones proving
they didn't smoke this man and cut him up and left part of his body in the woods?
Sarah and Naira then dumped his body into their bathtub, cut his hands, feet, and head, and then spent the following 3 days disposing of his body across multiple different states.
Bro. Mula gang, what you on? It's your boy Mac Mula, aka Mr. Mula Mac. I'm back with another video. Hey, shorty, we get turned up. We turned up. Hey, on this second channel, man. So y'all already know, ski, what I'm on. Ski, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I got a clothing line coming. I got Guap Boy Sports Network out. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe right now, because it's turned over there. It's funny as hell over there. You want to see your boy talk sports? Slide over there, shorty. And I got a vlog channel, my main channel, my gaming channel, man, my car channel. I'm tuned in everywhere, shorty. So whatever you like, I promise I got something for you, shorty. I promise I got something for you. So, man, check me out, ski. Okay? And it's May, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's May. Any month that start with an M, it's for me. It's for Maco, baby. So listen, make sure y'all follow me on the gram too, because I'm be doing a lot of little, just side little cash giveaways, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting a lot of design in the rack or whatever. We're gonna do it big, how we do it all the time, you know what I'm saying? Skate? Alright, now if I watch the video,
I didn't have to do it, but I was so scared and horrified, but I didn't stop. I didn't stop her.
On the 3rd of January 2016, police would receive a harrowing phone call that would mark the beginning of one of the most bizarre murder cases they had ever seen.
But I was just out walking.
Hold on, shorty. Let me put my seatbelt on, because I don't want to crash, you feel me? I have to buckle up for this one, on front of
My dog, and I came across some bones that look to me to be human. Maybe they're not.
Detectives were almost immediately dispatched to the scene where they determined the bones were indeed human, but were confronted instantly with the first of many oddities within this case.
We had a majority of the torso area, but we didn't have from the elbows or knees down, and we also did not have the skull.
Only a portion of the body was recovered in this location, sparking immediate confusion and concern. It was obvious that foul play was involved, and you could see saw marks across the bones proving...
I don't like hearing. I got a real like imagine, like a big I'm the only child, folks, so I got a real big imagination. So when people talk, I envision all. That's why I'd be like, God damn, what is going on? You feel me? I'm already jittery, folks. I got the heebie-jeebies in this.
That whoever it was had been torn apart and dismembered after they were killed. Detectives looked for any leads they could, but even attempts to extract DNA became dead ends as they failed to find any matches.
Never.
4 years passed with no developments on the case until all of a sudden, the answer became terrifyingly clear. Ryan Zimmerman was a 22-year-old man who had gone missing in 2015, just months before the bones had been discovered.
Bro, they bogus as hell, shorty. They didn't smoke this man and cut him up and left part of his body in the woods?
After looking more into Ryan's case, detectives realized they'd made a vital mistake.
But as soon as it came on my radar, that was what I realized. We had never gotten DNA from his family.
Detectives quickly gathered new samples from his family and discovered that the bones discovered 4 years earlier were indeed his.
That's crazy.
This prompted detectives to look deeper into his case, where they realized that he had been hiding a secret from his family that eventually had led him directly to his death.
Hold on, we finna get right back into the video, but before we do, shorty, I gotta tell y'all about my membership. MulaMembership.com is a website that I started almost 2 years ago, and since then I have helped literally over 10,000 people make at least $20,000 profit before they left my membership. I know a lot of people gonna say it's cap, but y'all see the proof, man. I do this every day like clockwork. When you sign up for my membership, not only is you gonna get access to all the videos in my membership, where it's teaching you exactly what to do, how to do it when it comes to stocks, crypto, social media monetization, financial literacy, credit. I'm literally going to walk you step by step to make yourself a rich entrepreneur. And on top of that, I have a team of more than 30 people that will work around the clock 24/7 and call out stock and crypto plays, so you know what to buy, when to buy, and you make money with me making the same investments that I make at the same time that I'm making. All this for $50, short. I want to see y'all win, man. So listen, for that low price, click the first link in my description right now, MulaMembership.com. Come sign up before it's too late, because we're running out of spots. Spots are very, very limited. I want to keep this membership exclusive, so you might want to hurry up and sign up. And let's get back into the video.
He had made a post on Craigslist personals, so he was looking for more of someone to take care of him.
Was he interested in transitioning to being a woman?
He started looking into some of it, such as the hormone therapy. He also would go shopping for different female clothing.
Ryan's social media and internet activity revealed that just a few months before his disappearance, he had met someone online by the name of Gory Buzzard. Ryan moved from his home in Kentucky to Gory's house in Ohio alongside two women named Sarah and Naira. Ryan did his—
Can y'all please stop living with random people? Why do y'all be doing this? When did that become normal to just start living with random people? We don't, what is wrong with y'all? Bro, I had a girlfriend that talking about she lived with a random person and it was a disaster, bro. It was stupid, and she ended up with all type of what make you think that that's a good idea? To just live with some random person you barely don't even know, or you met online, like what? I know it's 2023, you feel me? Instagram, the biggest dating app in the world and everything like that, but you need to FaceTime her, you feel me? Catch the vibe, you know what I'm saying? Have her over your crib maybe 79 times before you what's wrong with y'all, bro?
It's best to fit in with the other couple, but found himself often clashing with Naira due to their differing views on who transgender women should portray themselves.
She felt that if you wanted to be a female, you needed to portray yourself as a female and not let anyone else know otherwise.
But for the first month or so, things went fine until in late September, things would start to go drastically wrong for Ryan. Gory broke up with him and told him he had to pack up his things and move out of their shared apartment. Ryan begged Sarah to let him stay, but he was told that he was only there for Gory's purpose and that he needed to leave. But it later turned out that it wasn't that simple. Far from it. The entire time Ryan had been living there, Naira had been developing a fantasy about him and decided that his eviction was the perfect time to turn it into a reality. Sarah spent some time talking these through with Naira, originally taking them to be jokes.
See what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell y'all, this weird. Everybody that got something to do with this, it be weird. It don't be, it don't be too many if that's what you want to do, you want to change that's fine, my boy. Ma'am, I don't know whatever you want to be called. That's cool. That's cool. But just, I haven't come in contact or heard stories about it was just regular. It's just regular. Just change, go about your life and just have it regular. It's always some complications, some problems, some weird ass people that be involved with it, and what you mean you have fantasies about what?
But allegedly became concerned after she started collecting tools and became more intricate with the plans.
I tried to talk her out of it calmly at first, and then I started getting a little hysterical, and she told me that if I didn't help, that she was going to do it anyway, and that it was going to be a lot messier and a lot harder to get everything done by herself. She said that she would just give me a small role to play, but she would do most of the heavy work.
Sarah goes on to explain that she was extremely concerned but didn't call the police out of love for Naira, and that she would have felt like a horrible person for ratting someone out that had helped her through so much. In her mind, it was better for her to kill Ryan than to break up with Naira, and so she agreed to team up and help her.
She had a rag that she dipped in bleach, and she had a bottle of vinegar next to her. I guess they had some kind of chemical reaction and released some kind of poisonous gas. I don't really know. So when Ryan came out, I jumped on him from behind. Naira came in and straddled him and then pressed the rag over his face. When he started making these guttural gasping noises, Naira let me get out from under him. I curled up in the office and cried. I wish that I didn't have to do it.
How much you didn't have to do it? You didn't have to do that, weirdo. You lame weird. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. You didn't have to do nothing. Anybody had no pipe to your head? You didn't have to do that? What the you mean you had to do it? Man, listen, bro. I'm trying to tell you, shorty, listen. These people is weird. This is why I'm about to get overly rich. I finna buy me like 100, 200, 300 acres. Somewhere far hell from y'all people. I promise you that. I'm gonna build me a big old crib. For them, I'm gonna have him a big old crib over there. You have some a little dirt bike over here, racetrack, goddamn shopping center. We gonna have the whole little city, and it's just gonna be for me and my people because y'all is weird. And I don't want no connection with none of the outside world. Do you hear me? If I don't know you, we ain't already cool like that. I don't want to talk because y'all, it's weird. Too many fucking weird people, bro. It's weird.
But I was so scared and horrified, but I didn't stop her.
Sarah and Naira then dumped his body into their bathtub, cut away his hands, feet, and head, and then spent the following 3 days disposing of his body across multiple different states.
Bro,
but even before police were aware.
God! Come on, bro. My bad, y'all. We had a little technical difficulty, but you talking about you wish you didn't have to do it. Man, you did that for 3 days straight. 3 days straight. Every day you woke up knowing you had, man, get the hell on, man. That's weird.
Aware of this, they were still closing in on Sarah and Naira due to the information found on Ryan's social media. In July, they searched both their apartment and their car and found traces of human blood in both. Sarah was arrested just weeks later, where she made her confession and pleaded guilty, but Naira wouldn't go down as easily. When detectives returned to arrest Naira after Sarah's confession, she rushed to her purse, pulled out a firearm, and took her own life in front of the officers.
Damn.
Sarah was sentenced to life in prison in the conclusion to one of the most bizarre cases we've ever seen, but at least this couple tried to hide what they did.
Bizarre is not the word. Sick. Sick is the right word for that one right there. Sick. Weird.
The same cannot be said for this man, Michael Parks. In August of 2020, Michael called police to report his wife, Hope Parks, missing.
Hi, my name is Michael Parks, and me and my wife, we kind of got into an argument Tuesday, and I haven't seen her. Somebody picked her up. She got into a car with somebody, and they left.
Michael gave a small description of Hope, focusing on small details such as tattoos and her hairstyle, a description that perfectly matched a body they had found just hours earlier.
911, where is your emergency? I'm on North 225 West Road. There's a body hanging off the bridge, no head. I'm freaking out. I never seen something like this.
Oh, hell no. It don't sound like you freaking out, man. It sound like you calm as hell. I would be freaking out. I would have passed out. If I walk down, driving down the street, and I look over to the bridge, and I see a body hanging off the bridge with no head on it, I'm going to pass out. I'm going to pass out. I'm just going to drop. What you mean it's a body hanging off the bridge with no head on it? Man.
they found was discovered slotted underneath the barricade on the side of the bridge, so its torso was lying fully visible on the road and the legs were dangling off the side of it. The head was also completely missing from the body. The body also had the same tattoos on it that Michael had described, so he was brought in for questioning without being told they found the body.
Yeah, because you called the police, you just happened to report your wife missing 2 hours after they found her. Not 2 hours after they left, then they found her a week, 2 weeks later. 2 hours, and she left on Tuesday. So you didn't call her Wednesday. You called her the same day they found her, which means the same day she passed away, and you think that they took, like...
Michael begins the interrogation by explaining that he and his wife had been arguing about their son, who had fallen into drug abuse, and was living with them as a way to dodge rent and live easily. Michael said it was time for him to move out, but his wife thought otherwise, so he gave her an ultimatum and said it was either him or his son.
It got to the point where I told her to choose between me or him. One of us has got to go. Well, he left.
Eventually, the detective breaks the news that they may have found his wife, which seems to make him even more uncomfortable and causes him to display body language hinting as though he's hiding something. A strange reaction given that his story is that he's worried about her and just wants her to come home. Detectives then decide the best course of action is to search their car and home so they can clear Michael of any wrongdoing, and Michael gives consent almost instantly.
What we'd like to do is be able to get consent, and we'd like to be able to get that from you. Is that something you'd be willing to do?
I can bring you the car right now if you want.
His eagerness seems to denote innocence, but what detectives found at Michael's home was such a horrifying contrast that it shocked them to their cores. Before even entering the house, detectives found several blood spills on the porch, on the back patio, and through the grass beside the house. Bloody footprints were found pacing around the garage, and a stray bullet was found beside the patio. But all of this was nothing compared to what was discovered in the basement. As the detectives walked down the stairs, more and more blood could be seen, and the ground was disturbed, where somebody had been dragged, and lying covered in a shallow pool of dried blood was Hope Parks' decapitated head.
Oh!
This
Bro, basically what they just said was off instinct. They seen it as soon as they walked in the crib. He domed his wife in the backyard, dragged her through the crib, sawed her head off her body, and threw her on the bridge down the block. God damn. Hey man, I'm not finna keep watching this. What is we doing, man? And then his dumb ass gonna go to jail. Shorty gonna go get questioned and tell them he giving them consent, knowing he did that. Knowing, like, what's wrong with you, G? What the hell, you thought they weren't finna see it?
discovery cemented Michael as the prime suspect, and he was brought in for a second interrogation where he confessed to accidentally shooting his wife.
We were arguing, like I said, over my son. I was on the back porch after everybody left. I was going to shoot a groundhog. I had groundhogs in the backyard. I knew it. My neighbor does. He never came back. I went to discharge the gun. I shot 3 rounds into the tree. I went in the house. I was going to clean the gun. Sat at the kitchen table. It went off. There was still 1 round in it. She hit the floor. She was fixing dinner. I panicked.
Following his admission, Michael was placed in prison awaiting trial for reckless homicide, but before he was able to be tried, more evidence was found that would bring his case collapsing to the ground. It had come to light that he had been researching the effectiveness of bottle silencers and pillow mufflers, 2 makeshift weapon attachments not required for just groundhogs. This was all detectives needed to put the final nail in Michael Parks' case.
I'm gonna say, boy, ain't nobody buying that. Ain't nobody buying that, bro. That ain't how it go. You don't accidentally do something like that, then call the police, lie to them, knock her head off, and throw her on the bridge. Like, what? Like, you ain't even, it ain't like you just regularly hid the body in the basement or nothing like that. You did some over the wild crazy and then talking about something you did it on. Man, come on, man. Nigga, what you think they want finna see you searching? Like, y'all be slow for real.
Convicting him of first-degree murder and sentencing him to live the rest of his life behind bars.
Easily. Duh, you're gonna get life, goofy. Goofball Jamal. Hey, man, y'all better duck your taco, man. You better watch who you're marrying. You better watch who you're going to sleep with. I don't know about, I do background checks. You finna go to goddamn therapy, mental goddamn. Man, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm telling you, before I tell me I'm finna spend the rest of my life with somebody finna get married, shorty. We finna go to therapy. We finna get psychoanalysts. I'm telling you, mental health checkups. STD testing. I'm telling y'all, tripping. Y'all tripping, boy. It could be crazy as hell. And I don't know what in the fiddlesticks made y'all think it was a good idea to sign up to live with somebody you barely know. Shorty. And I feel like more than anything else, bro, y'all know y'all boyfriend or girlfriend crazy, shorty. Stop talking to them. Y'all know this whole time he crazy as hell, man. She crazy as hell. Why you still talking? Why you still messing with her? Now, when you end up on goddamn Channel 5, Fox 5 News, talking about some your head in the goddamn, then what? Y'all better stop talking to these crazy. Get me the nice, feminine, shy girl that's just in the back. She don't want to do nothing but have some kids, kick it at home. You feel me? Maybe go out with her friends every now and then. She ain't tripping. She don't need no attention. She ain't crazy. She ain't weird. She ain't loud. She ain't mean. She just nice girl. Because all this extra, no, being crazy, attitude, all that cute. I don't know what you would do. I had one girl grab a knife on me one time, man. Listen. Boy, my life flashing before my eyes. I want number like 19, 20. She grabbed a knife on me, shorty. Oh, no. You think I kept talking to her? I did. I did, but that's why I'm trying to tell you not to do it. Because I couldn't be here talking to you because I'm trying to talk to the crazy girl thinking it's cute. It ain't cute.